This is the first movie I reviewed in 2010. Well, it was the first 2010 movie I saw, so listen up. Youth and Revolt. Youth and Revolt is pretty much about a 6-year-old boy, 16-year-old boy that finds this girl that he's really into. Like, he pretty much loves her. Like, that's her. That she is all he ever wanted, pretty much. Like, that's his girl right there. Don't get between them. Wow, I spent like almost a minute talking about that little fact. Anyways, so yeah, to pretty much continue his relationship with her, at one point he's gonna have to be a bad boy. So he comes up with this bad boy image that's almost perfect to like get her. I really don't remember his purpose, but you know, he's there in the movie and he's the bad boy and he pretty much does bad stuff, which is actually kind of cool and funny and absolutely hilarious. Michael Cera is a great actor. Good choice for this movie. Like, literally, I can think of any better actor than this. Like, literally, let's take a second or two. Who else could have played this role and possibly done good? Uptime, I can't even think of anyone. Michael Cera, he did pretty good playing Nick Twist, the little boy, well, the boy that, fell in love with this girl. And he also played another character, Francis, or Frenchy dude, who is hilarious. Just absolutely funny. He's a good reason to watch this movie, no lie. And no homo, because all I'm trying to say is Michael Cera is a good actor. Whether it be a funny role or a serious role, Michael Cera is just top notch. Or at least close to top notch. He's good though. Like, example, year one, Michael Cera was hilarious for being a sarcastic caveman. A sarcastic berry gatherer or something like that. You know, in the first year they had lame jobs and he got the lame job. He played a funny role and he did pretty good. Even though that movie, year one, sucked. And then he would go to Juno, which is one of those serious movies, one of those dramatic movies, one of those that every actor and actress had to be on point to make this movie good. Michael Cera played the guy that got Juno pregnant, and he did really well. Like, I actually liked his role. I kind of wanted him to be funny in this movie. He didn't really say anything funny, but, he acted seriously. Good actor. And then we got Zach Galifianakis. I get so scared to say that name because it just feels like I'm gonna purposely say it wrong. Zach Galifianakis. Galifianakis. Dang it. Well, he was pretty funny in this movie, He played Alan in the movie Hangover, and he was just a ride in that movie. Can't even... Goodness, after seeing him in that, I saw him in G-Force. Have you seen the movie G-Force? With the rodents and all those that are super agents? Yes, he was in that movie, and I couldn't take him seriously. I expected him to do something stupid like in The Hangover. In this movie, he pretty much kinda acted like his role in The Hangover, but The Hangover is a completely different movie, so let's leave that one alone. He was still pretty good in this movie, pretty funny, He pissed off some sailors somehow. Pissed off sailors, that's random enough, but funny. And then Steve Buscemi, oh, there's another last name I can't say. Buscemi. Sucks for you, Buscemi. Anyways, he was pretty good. I was surprised to see him in this movie. He was pretty good. He played Michael Cera's dad in this movie, Whatever, pretty good role, The those three did some pretty good acting. Everybody else, I really don't want to say they were bad because they were not bad, but they were a notch less than good. Just imagine that, a notch less than good. That's like not good, but that's not bad. That's what everybody did. That's how the acting was, a notch less than good. So you know, there you go. This movie had some acting in it, and it was funny, and then it had a good storyline. A good storyline. I liked that storyline. It was interesting. It was good, and it was just an interesting and good storyline. I mean, you have to watch it. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it any more than I did in the summary. So just watch it. Oh, I wish this movie could have ended a little better than that. I mean, tell me why. Matter of fact, if you see it, watch this movie, watch where it ended, watch where it ends at, and then try not to complain about it. If you do, give yourself a pat on the back, a high five, a medal, because it's really difficult. This movie knew it should have had a better ending. Even though you can kind of predict how it would have ended if there was more, but, I would at least like to see that. I would like to see the possibly happy, possibly bad ending. I'm not going to spoil it any more than that. I wish it could have ended better, and I wish, there's not much to call out with this movie. Maybe the ending was kinda short. I mean, the movie overall was short. I wish it would have ended a little longer, and I wish, even though it wasn't that big of a problem, I wish the acting from everybody else could have been better. Especially the girl that played Sheenie. She sorta, I'm not gonna say she sucked, but she was close to sucking. I mean, maybe she wasn't that bad, but, she could have been better. I kinda wish she was. I kinda wish everybody else was better, matter of fact. This would have made the movie a little better than it already was. Which is not that bad. Overall, like literally, overall, this movie was hilarious. Funny movie, great way to start off 2010 with... That was the first comedy of 2010, wasn't it? Or at least the funniest beginning to 2010. Good way to start the year with Michael Cera, no homo, with all the things I said about Michael Cera. He's just a good actor. Get over that. Which some of y'all, I'm sure you can agree with me. This was a good movie. Definitely see it. My rating for it would be 4 out of 5 stars. Just 4 out of 5. That's already good. I mean, that's my opinion. This is a good movie. Go see this. And if you want a reason to see this movie, watch it because of Francois, the bad boy that Michael Cera plays. He's pretty funny. So with this movie, watch this, 4 stars,